welcome back to Reactions That Rock. I am still Seth, and yes, it has been a minute, but I am back in the studio firing off all sorts of music I would have never normally listened to if it weren't for this channel, and the fact that I'm trying to find new music outside of my rock and roll and metal roots. So here we go, brand new RM. This is the best way I can think of starting this roundup. Yes, I'm back after like 3 weeks of a mysterious absence. Some of you know, maybe I'll talk about it, maybe I won't, I don't know. Anyway, we are back. RM, brand new. The song is called Come Back to Me. This is the official MV. For those of you that are going to tell me I played the right one, the wrong one, or whatever, just had to let you know. I will, as I try to always do, link this original video down there in the description as well. And without further ado, let's just fire it up. This is RM, Come Back to Me. Okay, before I go any further, I just have to say, and there it is. Sorry, I'm backwards. I don't know where to point anymore. Like I said, it's been too long. So far, and yes, I know this is way too early to be stopping this, I love what I'm getting, because there's kind of the traditional Korean music coming in, but then you get that really kind of like acoustic, kind of Oasis-y Wonderwall guitar just strumming. Not what I thought I was going to get into from the get-go, and I'm here for that already. So let's see where this goes. Whistling, huh? I kind of like it. It's folky.
I told you I find a night staying good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. Come back to me like you used to do. Be what you be. I will roll you to moon. I forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 사소한 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be, there's something in this say. Come back to me like you used to. Now I could see what a life is about. I told you I'm fine tonight, stay good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes.
Okay, first of all, I didn't expect that to kick in like that. I thought we were going like folksy ballad the whole way through. If you've checked out, if you're one of the 47 people that watched my Noah Khan video, you know that I'm starting to dig that folky kind of vibe too. That's where the James Blunt is coming in. I'm kind of digging that, just that stripped down folkiness of it. It seems to be more authentic and real storytelling, as opposed to some of the way rock music has turned into. But I could talk way too long about that. This had that really nice kind of folky, draw you in, that acoustic. I like the video. He's like pushing away the vices, pushing away the cigarettes, pushing away the drinks, kind of pushing away the girl too. I don't know if that's a vice or if he's kind of just struggling with something there. I don't know. I'm sure we'll probably get a nice wrapped up conclusion in the official MV. But so far I'm digging this, and I really like the way it just kicked in too, because I would have been fine with this if it was just this smooth kind of folky the whole way through. But it's typical to what I've learned to expect from these guys is you can't expect anything. So even when I think maybe I'm getting kind of folky all the way through, it turns into different music kicking in the middle of a song. So I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it.
Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. I see you come back to me. I see you come back to me. You are my pain divine. Divine. You are my pain divine. Divine. Get to the divine. Divine. So fine. I see you come back to me. I forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be. You don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be. Try not to be. There's something in this sea. I told you I'm fine tonight. Staying good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. I see you come back to me. I see you come back to me. You are my pain divine. Divine. You are my pain divine. Divine. Get to the divine. Divine. So fine. I see you come back to me. You are my pain divine. Divine. You are my pain divine. Divine. You are my pain divine. Divine. Told you I'm fine tonight. Staying good. Spring's always been there. I sleep in her eyes. I told you I'm fine tonight. Staying good. Spring's always been here. I sleep in her eyes.
Okay, should I try to interpret it as I always seem to do? Yeah, I think I will. Okay. My takeaway based on kind of the lyrics and the theme of the video is that maybe there seems to be kind of an emotional disassociation and a disattachment going on here. So I'm wondering if maybe, and you got to tell me what I need to know, because I just pretty much guess based on what I'm seeing and what little experience and exposure I have. This kind of feels like maybe he's struggling to come back from the service into his normal life. Unless, of course, this was written before he went, at which point I'm kind of clueless. But that's kind of what I pick up. It almost looked like kind of the American PTSD, excuse me, PTSD commercials, like, is your soldier okay? That you see kind of on late night TV, where, you know, the soldiers come home and they've seen some things, so they're kind of struggling to associate and get back into the real world. And that's kind of what I pick up on that. Of course, I also know that they do a lot of stuff for Army, so is he saying, I'm out of the service, come back to me, Army, and he feels empty without that? I don't know, but it looked like he kind of found his place at the end. He was socializing with his friends again, hitting the vices just a little bit, and that's totally cool, trust me. But that's my takeaway. All in all, this is 0% the sound I thought I was going to get from a brand new RM song. Not what I thought I was going to hear at all. And I love it. It's got that kind of, even when the drums get, I like the folky part with just the guitar and the whistling, but even when the drums kicked in and it kind of got a little more upbeat and a little deeper, I really dug that. It kind of had a soulfulness to it that is missing from a lot of music. And then as you really, really get into it, if you've got a good pair of headphones on, you can tell. There's a lot of layers of music going on, and it even sounded like there was a horn section buried way deep in that music, just trying to get out and be heard. And I like it. I love layered music. Even when you can't necessarily pinpoint all the layers, I love the work that goes into making it happen. So I am totally here for this. I'm happy I checked this out. This was a great way to come back into the fold after a couple of weeks off. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thank you to all the new subscribers that showed up while I was away. That was kind of weird to pop back into YouTube and see that we've grown. So thank you so much for showing up. You know what you got to do. First things first, tell me what I need to know about the music, the song, the other songs off the album, whatever it is. Also, please, thumbs. I love those. They validate my existence. And if you're feeling like subscribing, I'm not going to stop you. I need as much subscribers and whatever as I can get. As you can see, my studio's kind of falling apart. I was gone for a few weeks and the soundproofing decided to hit the floor instead. And that's fine. I'll glue it back later. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.